And the Indian Sports Network is on the air. Good evening, everybody. This is Kenny Masterson coming to you live from Clopton High School in Clarksville, Missouri. And we are here tonight to see, well, actually to see two games. But this first game we're going to watch is it's the consolation game of the boys' half of the 24th annual Clopton tournament. And the reason we're playing tonight instead of Saturday is because of the impending weather. Got everybody all shook up and decided to play all the games tonight. So the boys and the girls are both playing tonight. They're utilizing both gymnasiums. And other games have been going on. We just got through seeing, let's see, who was it here? That was the girls' game. We just got through seeing Silex defeat Wright City for the consolation game on the girls' side. And now we're going to see the boys' game between the visiting on the scoreboard Louisiana Bulldogs and your Elsberry Indians. So let's go ahead and go through the rosters here before we get started. About 7.5 minutes before the game starts. For Louisiana, on the roster tonight is number 1, Tremaine Chapman. Number 2, Mason Washington. Number 3, Angel Uloa. Number 5, Donovan Richards. Number 10, Tyler Peterson. Number 11, Wyatt Harrison. Number 12, Will Shepard. Number 14, Kellen Dewey. Number 15, Remington Felderworth. Number 23, Jack Logan. And number 34, Ryan Capps. That's who's on the roster tonight for the Louisiana Bulldogs. The Louisiana Bulldogs so far this year are, what is their record? They are 1-8. They won the game the other night here at Clopton to put them in this game. Let's see, they defeated Silex 52-37, put them in here. Elsberry defeated Mark Twain 50-47. That was last night. And so they are here, Elsberry versus Louisiana. Now the on the roster for the Elsberry boys, Elsberry Indians, we have number 1, Cody Thornhill. Number 2, Joel Mound, although he will not be playing tonight due to an injury. And number 3, Jack St. Pierre. Number 5, Eli Gladney. Number 10, Bryce Irving. Number 11, Caden Kinsler. Number 12, Kyle Turnbull. Number 14, Colby Twellman. And Deshaun Dodson is either number 20 or number 4. I've gotten conflicting reports on what number he's going to be, so we'll just have to find out. Number 22, Kane Sadler. Number 24, Jake Reimel. Number 44, Gabriel Hill. Also, he's not going to be playing tonight due to an injury. And number 50, Bo Henry. And the Elsberry boys are 1-9 on the season, having won last night to get into this game. And they played one heck of a game. It was a really good game to watch. I hope you had a chance to see it on YouTube or you saw it in person. So both of these teams tonight have not had successful seasons as far as winning. So one of these teams is going to go out with 2 victories, and the other one's still going to have just 1. But that's the way it is in basketball. There's no ties. So we'll just go right ahead and let's see. 5 minutes to go before the ball game starts. And like I said, this is the consolation game. Let's see, they had the Wright City Clopton boys game, 3rd place game going on, and it was a relatively close game from what I understand, and I do not know the results of that game. Later on tonight, it's going to be Monroe City versus Winfield over in the new gym. That'll be for the boys championship. Tonight here, we're going to see Louisiana and Elsberry right now, boys, and then right after this, we're going to see the girls' game, the 3rd place game between Elsberry and Mark Twain. And so, busy night of basketball here tonight. And so, before we get going any further, let's just go ahead and throw some commercials in here, get them out of the way.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, we are back, and let's do the starting lineups. Starting tonight for Louisiana, number 1, Tremaine Chapman. Number 2, Mason Washington. Number 3, Angel Uloa. Number 10, Tyler Peterson. And number 15, Remington Feldworth. And now for your hometown Elsberry Indians, starting tonight. Number 11, Caden Kinsler. Number 24, Jake Reimel. Number 5, Eli Gladney. Number 3, Jack St. Pierre. And number 50, Bo Henry. All right, we are ready to get this game started. And looks like we're going to have Bo Henry jumping, and he's going to be jumping against Remington Felderworth. Don't know if they call him Remington, Remy, Winchester. I guess it wouldn't be Winchester. That's a competitor. Anyway, ready to get this game going here. Elsberry versus Louisiana, quarter 1. And Louisiana maintains control of this ball game. Of the ball, anyway. See if we have as fast a paced game tonight as we did last night. That was a quick game. And number 10, Tyler Peterson in for the layup. He couldn't get the shot. but he drew the foul on Bo Henry. So early in the game, Bo Henry has a foul. Boy, I can hear the rain hitting the roof here tonight. It is really raining hard. First shot is up and no good. Second shot is up and it is good. 1-0 lead for Louisiana. 7:37 remaining in the first quarter. Kinsler over to Reimel out on the high post. All right, they have it over to St. Pierre. Back to Kinsler, back over to Eli Gladney. Jack St. Pierre wants to take it in. Had the ball stripped away. Now Reimel's out on the high post, and ball pulled away, and there is a jump ball on alternating possessions. It stays with Elsberry. Of course, that flips it. So next change of possession will flip it over towards Louisiana. Gets it into Bo Henry. St. Pierre takes it up and good for 2 points. Drove that baseline real strong. And that ball stripped away, and St. Pierre has it and brings it down the floor. Now the ball's stripped away by Uloa. Gets it over to Felderworth, and he's in for 2 points. And just like that, Louisiana has the lead again, 3-2. St. Pierre he stutter-stepped whenever he grabbed that ball. He looked at a three-pointer, changed his mind, and his feet didn't agree with what his brain was doing. So here we have Uloa with the ball. Gets it over to Chapman. And there is a walk by Washington. Gets the ball into Henry. And that was a foul on number 10. That's Tyler Peterson. It's his first. Jake Reimel gets the ball back out to Eli Gladney. Caden Kinsler sets it up way out on the high point. Ball knocked out of bounds by Louisiana's Washington. Once again, they get the ball into Henry, and he gives it over to Kinsler. St. Pierre with it now. Run it around the perimeter, back around again. Reimel gets it out. Now Eli Gladney with it. St. Pierre, Reimel doing a lot of passing here, trying to get somebody in deep. And Gladney for a three-point shot, and it's no good. And Louisiana brings it up. And that foul is on Caden Kinsler. It's his first. Foul's on the floor, so there's no shooting. Louisiana kicks it back outside. And now here's Ulloa with the ball way out at the half-court line. Seeing a lot of lightning outside. That's not exactly normal for January around here. And there is a foul during a three-point shot. And that's going to be on Jake Reimel. And that should give Tremaine Chapman 3 free throws. First shot is good. Louisiana's 2 for 3 from the line tonight. Second shot is good. And the third shot is good. That makes the score 6-2. And Bo Henry committed a foul there and kind of took exception to it. And referee told him to calm down just a little bit. Puts Chapman back on the line. And his free throw is good. That's 2 fouls on Bo Henry early in this game. And that's bringing in Kane Sadler. Bo Henry takes a seat because of the fouls and to calm down a little bit. Another free throw. That's 5 points for Tremaine Chapman, and all of them free throws. Elsberry gets it across the line. Reimel's going up. Couldn't really get the shot away. It was blocked as he was going up. Louisiana with the ball and an 8-2 lead. So Louisiana has it set up out on the, and I'm not sure what that call was, but it's a turnover to Elsberry. I missed what he was saying. Wasn't a foul on anybody. Jake Reimel with the ball, and he brings it up. Louisiana's backed off on much pressure. St. Pierre with the ball. And I think that was a moving block. Yes, it was. It's a foul on Caden Sadler. It's his first. Louisiana tries to get the ball in deep. There's a driving the baseline, gets his own rebound and takes it back out, and there's a three-point attempt, and it's good for number 2, Mason Washington. And Elsberry takes a timeout. 3:01 remaining in this first quarter, and Elsberry's jumped out to a big 11-2 lead. Let's take a break.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, we are back, and Louisiana's put some pressure back on. And a foul called on Louisiana then on Mason Washington. It's his first. Jack St. Pierre with the ball. Going to try to get it down to court. And that foul was on Mason Washington. That's his second within about 10 seconds. They get the ball into Caden Kinsler. And now Reimel out on the high post. And he tries to drive in. And he is called for an offensive foul. That's 2 on Jake Reimel. So Louisiana with the ball, 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Louisiana with the ball and an 11-2 lead. And that ball stolen by Eli Gladney. He drives it in for a layup attempt. That foul is on Angel Ulloa. It's his first. That puts Eli Gladney on the line with 2 shots. First free throw is good. First points tonight for Eli Gladney. Second free throw is good. And Louisiana brings it up. 11-4 lead for Louisiana. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. That ball thrown away by Louisiana turns over to Elsberry. Three-point attempt by Jack St. Pierre, no good. And they're saying the ball is off of Louisiana, so it stays with Elsberry. Cross-court pass there to Kinsler. Pass right to Elsberry player. And there's a three-point attempt. No good. Rebound put back up by Louisiana. No good. And now we're back out with another three-point attempt. No good. And a foul, I believe, is going to be on Eli Gladney. Let's see. Foul is on Eli Gladney. It's his first. That puts Tremaine Chapman on the line for another free throw. He's a perfect 5 of 5 tonight. Make that 6 of 6. He missed that one. Gladney with the ball gives it over to Kinsler. And Kinsler is called for a charge. That's his second foul tonight. Ball knocked out of the air, but, oh boy. But it stayed with Louisiana, and Angel Ulloa tried for a three-point shot and was fouled by Eli Gladney, and that's his second. So, with 1:06 left in the first quarter, Elsberry has 4 players with 2 fouls. First shot by Ulloa is no good. First of 3. Second shot rims out. Next shot is good. So he was 1 for 3. And now who we have out here? We have Bryce Irving with the ball. And they called a travel on him. Louisiana with the ball, keeping it out on the perimeter. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Get the ball into the free throw line. There's a three-point attempt. No good. And that foul was on 34, Ryan Capps of Louisiana. Elsberry got the ball in and then threw it away. Players zigged when they should have zagged. So anyway, Louisiana with the ball. 27 seconds, 13-4 lead. They're just running out the clock. Driving the baseline. Okay, drove the baseline, missed the shot. Foul is on Kyle Turnbull. That's his first. Puts Ulloa on the line. He is 1 for 3 tonight. And it's good, 2 for 4. And the next one is good. And time runs out in the first quarter. The score is 15-4. Louisiana over Elsberry. Take a break.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, let's begin this second quarter. Fresh set of 8 minutes up on the clock. And Louisiana's ball. Pass was broken up, but Louisiana maintained control of it. Now Okay, Jake Reimel picked it up, but they said he walked with it before he put the ball down. Really bright lightning out there tonight. Hope the electricity doesn't go off. Jake Reimel stole that ball, but I'm not sure why they stopped the play. They don't always tell me what happens. Sometimes they like to keep secrets. All right, and the ball stolen by Elsberry as Kyle Turnbull stole that ball, gets it over to St. Pierre and out to Reimel, brings it out to the point. Gets it in deep to Bo Henry. Puts it up, and the ball bounces around and does not drop in. All right, that ball was thrown away by Louisiana. So Elsberry's ball. Reimel with the ball, gets it across. Now he gets it across the line. And that is stolen by Louisiana. Takes it in, no good, and Henry up with the rebound. That foul was on Angel Ulloa. That's his second. All right, Bo Henry to throw the ball in. Louisiana with full pressure. Kinsler has the ball. Reimel into Bo Henry, who takes it in strong and bounces it off the backboard. No goal. And Chapman brings it up. And he was called for turning the ball over. So Bo Henry has the ball out of bounds to throw it in. Gets the ball into Twellman. Twellman's going to bring it up the floor. Gladney takes it up, and travel is called. .5:58 to go in the first half. The score is still 15-4. Rebound underneath to Louisiana. And Kinsler takes the ball. Wow. Kinsler has the ball. It looks like a foul has been called. See who they call it on. They call it on number 15, Remington Felderworth. That's his first. That puts Kinsler on the line for, I guess it'll be 2 shots on the bonus. No, it'd be 1 and 1. 7 fouls. I was looking at the other side, it has 10. First shot is up and no good, and Louisiana has the rebound. Louisiana with the ball, throwing it around the perimeter, looking for a baseline shot. There it is. And St. Pierre with that rebound, and he brings it up. Kinsler takes it, gives it back out to Turnbull. Kinsler again with the ball. Gladney looked at a three-pointer and changed his mind. St. Pierre wants to drive in, and he is called for a travel. So Louisiana with the ball in a 15-4 lead. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. And there's a layup. Rebound is by Bo Henry, and he was fouled. That foul is on Tyler Peterson. It's his second. Puts Bo Henry on the line. First time tonight. First shot's no good. A rebound went to Louisiana, and a foul committed by Kyle Turnbull. That's his second foul tonight. 5 players on Elsberry have 2 fouls each. First shot for Remington Felderworth is good. Second one is good. And that, folks, is the first 2 points of this second quarter. 17-4 is the game. Now what? All right, well, we got a tornado warning right now. Isn't that neat? Long pass stolen by Louisiana. And they bring it up the floor. Right underneath, no good. Louisiana with the rebound, and Bo Henry stuffed it back down. And now Kinsler bringing it up the floor. All right. A lot of shooting there. The ball will not go down through the rim. But the foul was called on number 10, Tyler Peterson. That's his third. First player tonight with 3 fouls, and there's still 3:21 to go in the first half. Puts Henry back on the line again. First shot is good. 17-5. Second shot is no good, and rebound goes to Louisiana. Louisiana knocked down. The pass was knocked down by Jake Reimel. And he draws a foul, driving it up the floor. That is on number 1, Tremaine Chapman. That is his first of the night. First shot for Reimel is good. Second shot, no good. And there was a foul called on Eli Gladney. That's his third of the night. Soft little foul there. But it puts Felderworth back on the line for a 2-shot free throws. First one is good. So Gladney has to sit down with 3 fouls. And the next free throw is good. Takes the score 19-6, and we have a timeout. So let's take a quick break.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, we are back. Let's see, Elsberry with the ball. And gets it back over to Reimel. He got it into Henry. He gets it back over to Reimel. 3 minutes to go in the first half. St. Pierre drove the baseline, couldn't get the shot to fall, but he was able to draw a foul on number 5, Donovan Richards. Put St. Pierre on the line. First shot laid up on the rim for a long time before it fell out. Second shot is good. Louisiana with the ball in a 19-7 lead, 12-point lead. And that ball knocked out of bounds by Louisiana and goes over to Elsberry. Kinsler has the ball, and he's going to bring it up the floor. Reimel has it, gets it out to Kinsler. Reimel takes a three-point shot, no good. And there's a push-off foul called on Colby Twellman. That's his first of the night. And that's going to put Donovan Richards on the line for 2 shots. First shot is good. Louisiana is they're really hitting their free throws. They've missed 4 tonight. Make that 5. Bo Henry had the ball slip through his hands, so it stays with Louisiana. And the shot was good, but they're not going to count it. Foul called on Ryan Capps. It's his second for the night. Okay, Twellman gets the ball into St. Pierre. He brings it up the floor. Bo Henry drives hard and gets the 2 points. And Louisiana's ball, less than 2 minutes to go in the half. Score is 20-9, picked up by Elsberry, and St. Pierre with 2 points. So, Elsberry mounting a bit of a comeback late in this first half. Score is 20-11 now. All right, well, they just made the announcement over the PA system about the tornado warning. And I guess you can tell this is the Midwest. Nobody's too awful upset about it. But they did mention how they would be evacuating, where people would be going and everything if they do have to evacuate us. But right now there is no snow-nados. So let's get back to playing basketball. There's 1 minute 46 seconds remaining in this first half. Score is Louisiana 20 and Elsberry 11. Louisiana with the ball. They got it kicked out there, staying out of the perimeter, but I know a couple of them can hit three-pointers. And threw the ball over to where a player was supposed to be, and he wasn't there. So it's Elsberry's ball with 1:21 to go in the first half. Kinsler with the ball. Reimel gets it in deep to Twellman. Out to Reimel, back over to St. Pierre. He drives in, gets it in to Bo. And it looks like that foul is on Bo Henry. That's his third foul of the night. That puts number 34, Ryan Capps, on the line for 2 free throws. No good for the first one. Second shot is good. Makes the score 21-11. 10-point lead for Louisiana with less than 1 minute to go in the first half. And now Elsberry just did the exact same thing that Louisiana did on the last play. They threw the ball to where a player was supposed to be, and the ball was not there. The player wasn't there. Now that pass was thrown at the feet of Reimel and called him for kicking the ball. It's not soccer, so you can't do that. Elsberry gets the ball, or Louisiana gets the ball in. Half a minute to go, and a foul is called on, I believe, Colby Twellman. That's his second. Puts Ryan Capps on the line. First shot is good. He is 2 for 3 tonight from the line. And the second shot rolls in. Less than half a minute to go. Twelman with the ball, bringing it up. Gets it across over to Reimel. Reimel takes it in, and the ball bounces out. That thing, I think, was more in the rim than it was out. 10 seconds. Get the ball in deep. No good. Rebound back up. No good. And the buzzer is there. And that ends the first half of this ball game. Scores Louisiana 23 and Elsberry 11. And so let's go over a little bit of the scoring of this first half, as little as it was for Elsberry. Jack St. Pierre has 5 points. He was 1 for 2 from the line. Eli Gladney was perfect from the line with 2 free throws, but that's his only points. Jake Reimel has 1 point free throw, and Bo Henry has 3 points. He was 1 for 3 from the line. And here we go with Louisiana. Tremaine Chapman, 6 points, all of them free throws. He missed 1 free throw. He was 6 of 7. Mason Washington has a 3-pointer. Angel Ulloa has 3 free throws. Donovan Richards has 1 free throw. Tyler Peterson has 1 free throw. Remington Felderworth has a field goal and 4 free throws. And Ryan Capps has 3 free throws. So as you can see, Louisiana's winning this game from free throws. They have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of their 23 points is off of free throws. They have 1 field goal and 1 3-point shot. That's all they have. Everything else is on the free throw line. So Elsberry really can't afford to do any fouling. Bo Henry has 3 fouls. Eli Gladney has 3 fouls. Caden Kinsler, Kyle Turnbull, Colby Twellman, and Jake Reimel each have 2 fouls. The only one in a little bit of foul trouble for Louisiana is Tyler Peterson with 3. Ryan Capps, Angel Ulloa, and Mason Washington has 2 fouls each. So, anyway, let's go ahead and take a break here at halftime. And maybe we won't get run out by a tornado while we're sitting here at break. So anyway, join me back in 8 minutes, and we'll do the second half of this ball game.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird luck showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberrydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com. At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We have numerous programs to help your wallet as well as save precious time. Save money with our RX Savings Club program, and you can save time with our medication synchronization program, where we fill your prescriptions at the same time each month. We also offer our medication adherence program to help you remember to take your medications on time as prescribed by your doctor. Better value, better service, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacy in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com. Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Elsberry Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at MedicineShopRx.com.
All right, we are ready to start quarter 3 of this game. This is the first half of the second half. Okay, Kinsler has the ball to begin this second half. And he loses it for a second, but does get it in to Henry out at the high post, and that ball's batted away. Tried to pass it into the baseline. The ball's batted away by Louisiana. St. Pierre for a three-point shot, no good, and Louisiana up with the rebound. I'm not sure what that call was. Might have been stepped on the line. But either way, it's turned over to Elsberry. 23-11 is the score. St. Pierre brings it up the floor. Ball knocked out of bounds by Angel Ulloa. Stays with Elsberry. Reimel gets it back out. Didn't get the camera over there, but that was an over and back. So Louisiana's ball. Back out on the outside, drives it in, no good. And Bo Henry up with the rebound and draws a foul. That foul's going to be on number 3. That is Angel Ulloa, and that's 3 fouls on him. All right, Elsberry with the ball out of bounds. Jake Reimel brings it up. He drives in and draws a foul. Couldn't get the shot to go in, but he does draw the foul. Oh, and I missed who that foul was on. That foul was on 15, Remington Felderworth. First shot for Reimel is no good. Second shot does bounce around and go in. And there is a charging foul. Tremaine Chapman ran in and was called for a charge. Elsberry with the ball, and they are down by 11 points, 6:22 remaining in the third quarter. And that's going to be a jump ball. And on alternating possessions, that goes over to Louisiana. They get the ball in deep. Now back out on the perimeter. And there is the foul on Eli Gladney. That is number 4 for him. Early in the second half, Eli Gladney has his 4th foul. Three-point attempt, and it's good. Mason Washington, another three-pointer. That's his 2nd of the night. 26-12. And that foul is going to be on number 3. That's Angel Uloa. That's 4 fouls on him. So 2 players out there now with 4 fouls. Eli Gladney for Elsberry and Angel Uloa for Louisiana. High foul game. Colby Twellman drives in, is up underneath, and he's going to get called with the charge. I saw that one. He dropped his shoulder down, and that's 3 fouls on Twellman. Yep, if you drop that shoulder and push a player, they are going to call that. Three-point no good, and Bo Henry up with the rebound. Brings it up the court himself. Gives it over to Twellman. And he's going to drive into the basket. And there's a foul called on number 11, Wyatt Harrison. Foul was on the floor, so there was no shooting. Jack St. Pierre kicks it out to Twellman. And there's another quick foul on Wyatt Harrison. So that's 2 for him in about 10 seconds. Gets the ball into Kinsler. He gives it over to St. Pierre. Kinsler tries to drive the baseline, not there, and Louisiana stole the ball. Long pass over low post, and that was Tremaine, and he took a step before he put the ball down. 26-12, 4:06 remaining in the third quarter. Kinsler brings the ball up the floor. Three-point shot for Kinsler, and it's good. And number 1, Tremaine Chapman, he just ran the court for 2 points. And Elsberry coach is not even remotely happy about that. Score is 28-15. And 3:44 remaining in the third quarter. They have the bonus lights up for the 2 teams, but neither team is in the bonus. And there goes the Elsberry girls team into their locker room. Good luck to them tonight. Elsberry's ball. And that foul was called on Bryce Irving. That turns it over to Louisiana. Louisiana drives the baseline, can't get the ball to drop, but they do get the rebound. Kicks it back out. Here's a three-point shot. No good, and Henry up with the rebound there. St. Pierre is going to drive in, and he is called for a travel. I'm sorry, an offensive foul. I thought it was going to be a travel. That's his first foul of the night. Louisiana's ball. 3 minutes even to go in the third quarter. Right underneath to Mason Washington for 2 points. Good play there for Louisiana. St. Pierre with a three-point attempt, and it's good. And Louisiana brings it up fast. Cross-court pass, three-point shot, no good. Three-point shot, no good. Louisiana does get the rebound, and double dribble was called. Kinsler with the ball, brings it up the floor. And he traveled. He got down there and tried to stop, but his feet were not, they weren't going to stick to the floor. Lots of turnovers in this game by both teams. Less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 30-18 is the score. And that foul is going to be called on Kane Sadler. That's his second. Louisiana has it out on the perimeter. And there was an offensive foul called on number 11, Wyatt Harrison. That's his third foul. He tried pushing backwards and can't do that. Full pressure here for Louisiana. Bo Henry gets it across the line. He gets it to St. Pierre, gets it out to Bryce Irving. Broken up. All of that was broken up, and everybody fumbling around for the ball, and it went out of bounds off of Louisiana. 1:04 remaining in the third quarter. Reimel with the ball. And there's Kinsler for 3 points. It's his second three-pointer of the night. .40 seconds to go in the third quarter. 30-21. And I think Louisiana's going to try for the last shot of the quarter. Nope, they put it up. They put the ball up. The layup is good, and see who this foul is on. That foul is on Jake Reimel. That's his third. And here comes Kyle Turnbull in the game for Reimel. And that puts Mason Washington at the line for one free throw. And it's good. Louisiana's back to a 12-point lead. And that was just unbelievable. I guess you saw that. Had the ball handed to him, and he just couldn't hold on to it. Anyway, it puts Washington back on the line again for a 1-and-1. First shot no good, but Louisiana up with the rebound. 17 seconds. Shot is no good. Shot was no good, so we are at the end of three quarters. Score is 33-21. 33-21. Louisiana over Elsberry. Let's take another quick break here.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
All right, as we start this fourth quarter, 8 fresh minutes on the clock. Elsberry has the ball. Pass was broken up, but it came right back to Gladney. Bo Henry is going to take it in and draws a foul. Foul is on 34, Ryan Capps. That's his third foul. A lot of players with a lot of fouls. Henry at the line for, and it's good for the first one. Second shot is up, and yeah, they called a lane violation. It's Louisiana's ball. All right, Elsberry got that ball back, and that's knocked away, and Louisiana has it back. Can't keep up with it here. Three-point shot was no good and went out of bounds off of Louisiana. Kinsler with the ball, bringing it up the floor. And Bo Henry could not control that pass to him. And he was called for a travel. I knew it was either going to be a travel or a double dribble. It could have been either one. He walked while he was putting it down. And there is a foul on Jake Reimel. And that's 4 on him. Puts number 10, Tyler Peterson, on the line for a couple of free throws. 1 and 1 anyway. Elsberry with the rebound. It was no good. All right. Everybody out on the perimeter. Gets it in deep to Bo Henry, and he draws a foul underneath. Foul was on the floor, so it's going to be a 1 and 1. Foul was on number 2, Mason Washington. That's his third. Henry with his first shot, and it's good. He is 3 for 6 from the line tonight, 50%. And the second one is good. Guess I ought to change the quarter here. That ball's out of bounds to Elsberry. St. Pierre with the ball. (33-24) is the score. 9-point lead for Louisiana. Gladney with the ball over to Twellman. Now Bo Henry all the way out. Cross-court pass. St. Pierre tried to go up and couldn't get anything to happen. Louisiana, Brick comes up with the ball. And number 2 right in there for 2 points. Colby Twellman brings it up. Well, he needs to bring it up anyway. There he goes. St. Pierre with the ball out on the point, trying to set something up. There's Eli Gladney, tries to drive it in, not there, and once again, they throw the ball to where the player wasn't. This is not Elsberry's game. Right in underneath is number 15, Remington Felderworth. 2 more points, 37-24. Back to a 13-point lead for Louisiana. A little over 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Bo Henry was driving in. The pass was offline, and it's turned over to Louisiana. Once again, right underneath is Felderworth. And Winfield takes a timeout with the score 39-24, 15-point lead. Let's go ahead and take another commercial break.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits.
Okay, we're not going to get through that commercial. So let's just stop it now. And Elsberry has the ball. Bo Henry has it. He's going to bring it up the floor. And he is called for turning the ball over. So Louisiana with the ball, 4.5 minutes to go. Twelman out. All right. Once again, Louisiana with the ball. They would not let the substitution come in. They had already started the process of playing. That ball is going, or that foul. That foul is on Henry. That's his fourth. Puts Mason Washington on the line for a couple of free throws. Or 1-and-1 anyway. First shot is good. (40-24), 4:20 remaining in the game. Second shot's no good. Elsberry brings it up the floor. The ball out on the perimeter. There's Gladney for three. No good. Kind of died up on the rim, and Washington brings it down for Louisiana. 3-point shot. No good, and Henry up with the rebound. Kinsler with the ball, bringing it up fast. There's a 3-point attempt. No good. That was Bryce Irving. Real quick down the floor. Chapman with 2 points. 3.5 to go. Three-point shot, no good for St. Pierre. Gets his own rebound and tries a layup, but it's not there. All right, here's a 3-point attempt there. No good for Kinsler. And Louisiana brings it down slow. (42-24), under 3 minutes to go. Bo Henry blocked everything there. And that foul was called on number 3. That's foul number 5 on him. Bo Henry at the line for a 1-and-1. First, no, for 2 shots. Oh, they're in double bonus. 2 shots, no good on the first one. Second shot is good. Louisiana with the ball. Pressure by Elsberry. Right underneath to Tyler Peterson for 2 points. And there's a shot by Bryce Irving, 2 points. .2:15 to go. And Elsberry's putting a lot of pressure on Louisiana. Finally get the foul called. That call is on Caden Kinsler. It's his 3rd. That puts Wyatt Harrison on the line for 2 free throws. First one is good. And the second one is good. Three-point shot, no good. And Louisiana up with that rebound. See who that foul is on. It's on Louisiana. That's on Tremaine Chapman. That's his 3rd. 1:51 remaining in this ball game. St. Pierre on the line. First shot is no good. Second shot is no good, and Louisiana has the rebound. See what this foul is. That foul is on Bryce Irving. That's his 2nd. That puts Wyatt Harrison on the line for 2 free throws. 1:45 remaining in this ball game. And the first one is good. 47-27, 20-point lead for Louisiana. Second shot's no good. And Bo Henry up with that rebound. Eli Gladney with the 3-point attempt. And the shot was blocked. Bo Henry's going to look like he was going to drive the line. And no foul called there. 1.5 minutes to go. They get it into Henry. 2-point shot for St. Pierre, and it's good. Louisiana with the ball. Minute and 10 seconds. Fumbled around a lot. And number 15 Remington Felderworth with 2 points. Takes the score 49-29, 20-point lead. And timeout called by Louisiana.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come.
All right, and Elsberry has the ball. Less than a minute to go in this game. Twellman with the dribbling around. Gets it to Deshaun Dodson. And Louisiana steals the ball and goes in for a layup. That's number 23, Jack Logan. Dodson with the ball. Going to take it in. Gets the ball up and good. "16 seconds to go. Twellman with the ball, gets it over to Dodson, puts it up and good. And that is the end of the ball game. Final score 51-33. All right, a little bit of pushing and shoving going on, but the game is over. And Elsberry took a hard loss there. Elsberry took a hard loss there, and so congratulations, Louisiana, on Consolation. And go a little bit over the scoring as hard as it may be to talk about it. We'll go over a little bit of the scoring here. Jack St. Pierre finished the day with 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. Eli Gladney had 2. Bryce Irving had 2. Caden Kinsler had 6. Deshaun Dodson had 4. Jake Reimel had 2. And Bo Henry had 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For Louisiana, Tremaine Chapman had 6, 7, 8, 10 points. Mason Washington had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points. Angel Uloa had 3 points and fouled out. Donovan Richards had 1. Tyler Peterson had 3. Wyatt Harrison had 3. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Remington Felderworth had 12 points. Jack Logan had 2, and Ryan Capps had 3. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this game shut down because we are getting ready to have the third place game on the girls' side. It'll be the Elsberry Lady Indians against the Mark Twain Lady Tigers. So let's close out this broadcast, get ready for the next one. This is Kenny Masterson closing out at Clopton High School from the boys' half of the tournament and saying good night for now, and I'll be back in just a very few minutes for the girls' game. Good night, everybody.